What is happening to me? Hey y'all, welcome back. As you can see, I am back in the salon. This is day 4. I basically have just been moisturizing my hair and just like plaiting it in the back and leaving it alone so that my scalp can heal. So it feels a lot better today. Like it's not tender, it doesn't hurt anymore. It was hurting to the point that like when I would lay down on my head, it will be hurting. Yeah. And we're gonna see what damage has been done. So basically, Joelle's gonna do a protein treatment today. We're gonna wash, blow dry, condition. Then we're gonna straighten the hair and we're gonna see if I have to cut, trim, whatever. To me, like just looking at it and feeling it, it feels like my ends have broke off a little.
Mama, I eat a pizza.
Really? We'll see. We'll see what happens, how it is. Let's just go.
But I told you, it's not as bad as you're thinking it is. But it's not near as bad as it looks. Like I told you, if it would have been 4C hair, it probably would be worse bad. I said if it was 4C hair, it would have totally have been a whole nother story. It would have been socks of hair out and bald spots. But then that she have, I would say a 3C curl pattern. So it has some slippage when she was taking out the tape-in. It's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. We already had been talking about how from black girls always want to pull their hair back. It's always going to be that lightness in the front. So it kind of took a toll on that area. And it took a toll on the area where we had that knot. But it really didn't, because at the end of the day, I'd say this side kind of seemed like it had took some toll more than the side that had the huge knot.
Yeah.
This one seems more thicker.
Yeah.
On the side, but yeah, it did. But it ain't as bad as it, like I would say, taking a whole.
Say my length was probably right here. And so that's how much of a chunk that we're missing. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I'm gonna go back to my regular scheduled program with my heatless hairstyles and leaving these extensions alone. I'll throw in a wig here and there, you know, when I want to shoot and stuff and I want to change up my look, but this is why I'm boring. I don't know if y'all remember the last time I made a video when Joelle was styling the tape-ins. I was like, Joelle's getting on me because he said I'm so boring with my hair. I am so boring with my hair. I really don't ever do nothing with my real hair. And this is why, because I don't got time for all the extraness, because everything's not for everybody. So, but I'm happy that he was able to, you know, save at least 85%, you know?
Yeah. We're still gonna stay by being so trendy.
And I'm not even a trending type of bitch, so we ain't even gonna go there. Because, let me tell you, honey, tape-ins have been trending for about 2 years. I was sitting on this for an entire year before I decided that I was gonna do it. As I told y'all before, I talked so much trash about it because I didn't think that it was going to be for me because I have curly hair. However, I have plenty of friends who have got them done, family members who have got them done. No one has ever had an issue. And when researching, I rarely found any bad reviews. Until I posted my video, now everybody's commenting, talking about, oh my god, somebody just made a video. Okay, so it's like 2 videos out there, people talking negatively, me and somebody else. So we're not gonna go there about the whole trending thing, because I've never been the type of girl to copy off everybody. I don't move with the masses. Let's keep it real. I do not move with the masses, and I think you guys can tell about the type of content that I make and the people that I choose to stay away from. If you look at the ends, you can see that, you know, they're broke off. The length, you know, I still got some length, but it's not where it was, like nowhere near. My hair stopped about right here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving school teacher.
Whatever. Yeah, this school teacher. Here? Where you going? After this?
To be a school teacher. Alright, so I'm back home after getting my hair done, and I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about where I am, because I don't know if you guys can even tell, but I definitely lost length because my hair was really long. I went through that whole, big chop phase last summer where I chopped my hair into a bob, so I didn't completely chop it off, but I cut it really short all the way up here into a bob, and kept my hair natural for the most part, other than me getting trims. My hair grew out really long and full and healthy. It was extremely beautiful. I'm not mad at where I am right now because at least I'm not up here. This is where I was last summer when I cut my hair off. So I'm glad that I'm not starting from like square one. Of course, I lost fullness. On this side of my hair, there's a lot of thinning. I don't know if you guys can tell that it's very thin right here. Very thin. Just feeling it, it just feels like there's barely nothing here. I do have a little bit more length in the back than the front because my hair is like cut in layers a bit. Again, lesson learned. I do want to make this very clear that before I got tape-ins, I sat on the idea of me getting them for almost a year. I did plenty of research before doing it. I am a woman of research, so anything that I do indulge in, I know a lot about. I didn't really find too much negativity on tape-ins with textured hair. What I can say is that a lot of people that I know personally who get tape-ins, they go with straight tape-ins, and a lot that we see on the internet is girls wearing straight tape-ins. So I think that my situation was a lot different than most because, number one, of course my hair is different than others. I got textured curly tape-ins and it just didn't work well with my hair. I do want to make it clear that in my last video, if you watched it, I didn't bash anybody. I didn't slander anybody because that's not what I'm here for. I'm a grown adult. I take full responsibility for anything that I do, It was my idea to get the tape-ins, my idea to get them installed, my idea to go through the company that I went through. So I take full responsibility for my doings. Unfortunately, they just didn't work out for me, and that's just what it is. So I just had to be the person who had to learn the lesson and put the content out so that you guys don't make the same mistake. And I'm okay with that. It's okay. I'm okay with taking the sacrifice. I'm totally fine with that. I still have hair, and even if I didn't have hair by the end of the day, I still would have been okay with that because at the end of the day, it was my decision, And I had a beautiful install. My stylist killed the install. Tyler, Joelle killed the styling. The hair was beautiful. So I wanted to make that a lot more clear because I know I made it clear in my first video, but I wanted to make it clear again because through life we are going to have our challenges, things are going to happen, and I feel like as humans automatically we want to point the finger. We want to find somebody to blame, and that's something that I've unlearned. I don't do that. My quote that I live by is things happen for you, not to you. And that's just how I live. So my mindset when things don't go right, my mindset is totally different than the average person. When something happens, I don't go, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Oh, you did this, you did that. Like, I don't point the finger. I don't do that. I automatically look to self and I say, okay, Nadirah, why did this have to happen for you? What is it that we're taking from this? What is it that God wants you to see? Or what is it that he wants you to do with what's happening? And that's just how I move, that's how I think, and that's how I go about my life. And that's why I'm able to have more positive outcomes than negative because my mindset is different. So I just wanted to make that very, very, very clear. But that's where I am, y'all. That's where I am. This is where we are. If I would have cut my hair in a pixie cut, I would have been okay with that. I would have been fine. It would have, I'm sure it would have been something that had to grow on me. Just like any new hairstyle or drastic change, it has to grow on you. But I would have been okay. Other than that, shout out to all of you guys for, you know, commenting, showing love, and giving your feedback. I truly appreciate it. Shout out to Joel. Shout out to Joel, y'all. And let's keep Joel booked and busy, okay? He's located here in Atlanta. He is a bomb stylist. He's been doing my hair, my natural hair, since 2018. He's really great. I love him and his work. He's amazing. So if you're in Georgia and you need a stylist, hit up Joel. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.